grew up to 13 years old, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave him a Tulsi Japamala that they got from uh, Jagannath Puri. And so from 13 years old, he started chanting the Hare Krishna mantra very regularly on beads, on Tulsi Mala. He would worship Kurmadev for stability, and he would worship Nrsingadev for protection from all dangers of Maya. So from 13 years old, he was doing all his bhakti activities, deity worship, japa, hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, residing in the holy place of Jagannath Puri, associating with devotees, everything, all the limbs of devotional service he was performing. When he was 16 years old, in his school, he started a club, and he was very good in English, and he named the club the August Assembly. The August Assembly means the assembly of great people. You know, sometimes we say there's an English phrase in the British era, may I have the fortune of your August Assembly? Meaning, it just means, can I sit with you? But this is how they would express it. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said, the August Assembly. And the only rule was, if you want to join this club, you can, anyone, it's open to everyone. But there are some rules of this fraternity, of this club. And the rules are that we only speak about bhakti and nothing else in this club while we are associating in this club and even outside. And you have to have a vow of celibacy. And several members joined. But in due course, only Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was able to follow the vow of celibacy. And he was the only true member of the August Assembly. And everyone else, left and got married. He got admission into the Sanskrit College of Calcutta. He was a genius in mathematics, in astrology, in astronomy. In fact, he even wrote his treatise, his book called Surya Siddhanta. And because of this Surya Siddhanta that he wrote, it was about astronomy, astrology, and mathematical calculations of all of that. It was so precise that since then he was given the title Siddhanta Saraswati. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, so he's blessed by the goddess of knowledge, and Siddhanta because he wrote Surya Siddhanta. The literal meaning of Siddhanta is Siddha Anta, the end of all perfections. So he was already known as Siddhanta Saraswati. Later, when he took sannyas, he was given the name Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. But even before, when he was just 16 years old, when he wrote his Surya Siddhanta, he was called Siddhanta Saraswati. Now, even though he was brilliant, genius in his studies, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur chose not to complete his degree. He did not finish his college. He did not take his degree or complete it. He was a school dropout in one sense. But he did this deliberately because he felt that if he has high education, then he would be pressured into marriage. Because everyone would come, hey, oh wow, this is such a genius person. He has such degrees, and because of those degrees, he has such high position in society. So will you please marry my girl and my daughter and things like that. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati had decided this whole life I want to just dedicate to service of Lord Sri Krishna, and therefore I would not marry. And he didn't even want to take a risk of being proposed. So he did not finish his degree. No degree, no material position, no job. Hardly anyone would be interested in with their daughters. He was never concerned with Labha, Puja, Pratishtha, with profit, adoration, and distinction. Because he read in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's words, Tomar Pratishtha Shukarera Vishtha. He said that A Vaishnava thinks that the prestige is like Shukarera Vishtha, which means pig's stool. Now it's very indicative. A pig's stool. A pig is someone who eats others' stools. The stool of the person who eats others' stool is what is considered to be our own reputation and prestige by the Vaishnavas. Vaishnava thinks if someone is glorifying me, it's like they are feeding me Shukarera Vishtha. So they tolerate great Vaishnavas. When they hear their praise, they tolerate their praise because it's so demeaning to them. It reminds them that they are the enjoyer, and they understand that actually all this praise belongs to Krishna. It doesn't belong to me. So they change their consciousness, they accept the praise and immediately pass it on to their guru. If we just accept the praise and keep it with ourselves, that praise turns into pig's stool, Shukarera Vishtha. But if we pass it on, it becomes a garland, which is then offered to Sri Krishna. And then our guru passes to his guru, and in this way, it goes all the way to Krishna.